Hello, hello. Hi, stream. Uh-oh. This is a little bit awkward. Hi, everyone. How are you doing? Oh, hi, Razor. Hi, Bo. Hi, Maka. I don't know if Maka's still here. I saw him gambling early. She's here for reals now. Yep. I'm here. Can you guys hear me okay? Um, Good meowing. Hi, Syphilis, buddy. Those of you who have been paying attention to me on X today and on the Discord may have noticed I'm having a bit of a mental breakdown at the moment. Hi, Maon 013273774. Thank you for the flower. I appreciate it. Hi, Bo. I'm surprised you're awake. Hi, LDTGX. Hello. Meownin. Are you feeling a bit better? No. Well, that's a lie. Look at me. I just get on the internet and tell lies. I am feeling you know what? I just realized. I think I compartmentalize. Like my brain is split in half, and one half, well, yeah, one half. Why am I thinking of the corpus callosum now? One half of my brain is like great, never been better. Then the other half of my brain is like remembering the turmoil and the havoc that I wreaked earlier today, and I don't regret it, but I'm aware of it. I'm cognizant of it. So yeah, I woke up not feeling the best and I have self-awareness. So like I know that I'm having a borderline moment and I have a desire to be less crazy. I don't want to be mentally ill, but I I sometimes lack the perspective and the skill set to be able to talk myself down from bad behaviors or things that I probably shouldn't do or things I shouldn't say. I'm pretty sure, yeah, on Twitter or X today, maybe even on the Discord, I may have said things that were like really pushing the limits of how suicidal can you be on a platform without outright saying something, right? So I wouldn't be too surprised if I get like suspended or something, but I don't think I crossed the line. I think I just towed it. Rat's remorse. Kidding. With time you'll get better at managing yourself mentally. I think it's going to take a lot more than just time, but I agree. Like time will help, but I also think that I could be doing more in terms of like reading and learning more effective methods and yeah, just like focusing more on the positive. I think you'll be fine, Moon. Thank you both for the vote of confidence. Wow. Anyway, also in that same vein of thought, I wanted to talk about social media addiction, okay? Because on the one hand, I'm trying to use social media to do work. As a content creator, that's part of the name of the game. The major part is to do the content, probably. That's probably what I should focus more on. But the other part is like, you know, getting people to look at the content that you're making as well. And algorithms are going to algorithm. But I find myself on Twitter these days wasting time. And I feel like I'm lying to myself saying, you know, I'm networking. I'm trying to learn how to, you know, grow my reach. And my numbers have improved, but I still think there's like a limit. So it's weird. There's actually let me think about this a little bit more. Hi, Master of Coconuts, give me outing. What I'm really talking about is like when I'm on Twitter and I tell myself that I'm networking and I tell myself I'm trying to grow on Twitter. What does that really mean? Well, the truth is, Twitter is not my main plan. It's not my main priority. But humans are irrational creatures, and numbers matter quite a deal to us psychologically. So, even though it may feel in the moment like, oh, I'm wasting all this time farming to get more numbers on Twitter when more numbers on Twitter doesn't actually necessarily guarantee any sort of success. In a way, just because it doesn't one-to-one track with conversions, it doesn't one-to-one track with the number of people that are going to come watch my streams or support me in other ways, it is still somehow an important psychological metric because it gives you social proof, even though anyone who's like, anyone who's uh social media literate should understand that the numbers don't always mean what you think they mean, and that, even the check mark, it doesn't have the same meaning that it used to have on any site, not just Twitter, on any site, because there's always people who try to game the system. In fact, one of the things that triggers me the most, hi Maka, what up? I don't know what's up. Big numbers matter. Me trying to get the third job in 0.92. But that's also true. You probably just need to balance your time or set timers again. Yeah, I do need to set timers. Hi Shady. What was I just saying? I shouldn't read chat when I'm having a train of thought. I was talking about something that I wanted to say. Um, um, um. I like literally lost my place. What was I thinking about? I was thinking about why numbers are important. Oh yeah. On the kick side, one of the things that kind of triggers me a little bit is how whiny how whiny a lot of kick streamers are because they didn't get they didn't make it into whatever the kick KCIP or the whatever the heck it's called, like the partnership program, yada yada yada, and they're like, I've got all the metrics, why didn't you give me the thing? And it's like, how silly do you have to be to not understand that it's not just a checklist? The same thing, I mean, this has also happened on Twitch for way longer because, Twitch has been around a longer time. But yeah, past affiliate, they're looking at other things, right? And there's a big difference between having the requirements. Like, you might have 1,500 followers and you might have, the viewers, or let's say, but if all of your viewers are other streamers that are tabbing up a billion other streamers and no one's interacting with you and no one's actually talking to you, and it's all this one like follow for follow fuckfest, what kind of value and growth are you actually adding to the platform, right? That's why from the get-go, I was kind of adamantly against following people on Kick who I didn't vibe with and whose content I wouldn't watch because I thought it was just pointless. Hi Naz. Um Go back to sleep, Shady. One of the things that triggers you most. Yeah. So then yeah. So I eventually I kind of got over that and I decided to be less strict. What happened was I would only follow people that I really, really liked their content, and that's very few because I don't really like watching streams. But then when I did that 24-hour stream, I looked at the Kicklit app and you could see people who have unfollowed you, and there's like a whole list. So I thought, wouldn't it be funny if I just followed everyone who unfollowed me? Like, instead of follow for follow, I did follow for unfollow. So if you've ever unfollowed me before, yeah, anyway, I did that. And it was so funny because, like, I'd follow these people and then I went and I visited all of their chats. And it was so funny and awkward because it's like, they unfollowed me or whatever. I didn't say anything. I didn't make it awkward, but sometimes they would make it awkward. But where was I going with this? Oh yeah. In the beginning, people would like shout me out or whatever, and they'd be like, "Oh, my community, you should follow Moonson. She's this funny cat. She's so nice." And I'm just like, "Y'all, you don't even know me." I'm terrible. My content sucks. Why are you subjecting your poor communities to me of all people? I realized very, very quickly that even if a couple of, the suckers would follow me to, to see, okay, number go up, it didn't do anything for me in the long run because that's not my audience, right? Anyway, I'm all over the place right now. But what I'm trying to get across is that there's a difference between the quality and the quantity. That's all that means. Enjoy the lurk. Are you talking about Mrs. Leafy? I don't even know who Miss Leafy is. Should I unfollow Moonson for a follow? Absolutely. Streamer that Moon VTuber has a clip where she says about loving dogs. Wah! Go sleep, Shady. Social masturbation will not do anything for the platform, which is why follow for follower is stupid. I know a bunch of streamers do this and then wonder why their viewers don't go up. Yeah. It doesn't work. It's stupid. It doesn't work. So I've always known from the get-go that my goal isn't to like become Kick famous on Kick from networking or something like that. I want to like be weird and be myself and then like find people and bring them to Kick because at least for now, Kick has everything. Kick has crypto, Kick has gambling, Kick has an Australian owner. It's green, no ads, 95-5 split. Kick is compared to the competition, it's amazing. Hey Moon, sorry I just came. Was walking before. Demi, I'm shy. Am I behind or is Moonson reading old chat? I'm reading old chat. I'm reading whatever chat I feel like. But yeah. So at the same time as I say all this stuff, it does, like, again, some people are very simple creatures and the numbers can affect the psychology where like if I did have, let's say, 2,000 followers on Kick, there might be more people willing to give my thing, give my content a try because the presence of 2,000 people that liked enough to follow or the 2,000 people that I paid to follow me or whatever, psychologically in their mind makes them think, oh, she must be a good streamer or something, right? This isn't for everybody. Like, if you have the ability to critically think and evaluate things on your own, you understand that it doesn't really, like, it doesn't mean what everyone thinks it means all the time. Anyway, so all I'm saying is that my goal is quality over quantity, but I understand that quantity does have a benefit of social proof, even if that social proof is essentially meaningless because it could be cheated for or paid for, etc., etc., etc. And yeah, it's like I wrote something about like what's the use in having followers if it doesn't lead to conversions? And that I should probably censor myself a bit more and curate an image or a character that would be of interest and use to someone. Oh, I should talk about that a little bit too. So I've been thinking more too that like I want to be myself, but I'm also afraid of strangers. So I think I definitely should try to be a little bit more safe on the internet with some of the opinions I say, like, cuz sometimes I talk about things that I haven't thought through all the way. And I just need more time to cook. I need more time to figure it out. What brought this thought up is that yesterday I got my first comment on one of my Odyssey videos and it was terrible. Hi, Skull Switch. Hi, I'm a bit late, but I'm here. I just went to Kick randomly out of curiosity and you were the only normal VTuber I could find on here. I'm normal? If by normal you mean escaped from the asylum. I just got notified about your stream going live. Kick hates me. Paying for followers? Yeah, no. I've been thinking of streaming on Kick recently because of you. Do it, Razor, do it. Seriously. What do you have to lose? No, you have everything to gain, I guess. And yeah, I know streamers. In fact, I follow streamers who've paid for followers. I think it's funny. Like, hear me out. I'm too cheap. And even if I wasn't cheap, in principle, I don't think I would ever pay for followers. That's just not something I think I would do. But at the same time, I think it's funny that other people get mad that someone else did, because, like, who cares? I mean, the people who should care are, like, the owners of the platform, right? Because that's their job to worry about. None of my business. Hi, Dog Tuna. You got the dog in you. Truthagon's comment? Oh, Truthagons. Maka, is that you? Did you look at that? So yeah, there was a comment about pedophilia of all things, and I'm like, ah, shit, what did I say? Like, what did I say in the stream that caused this comment? The guy was like, he said something about, like, pedophilia is wrong. Fucking kids is, oh, he said, sorry, but wanting to fuck kids is wrong. And I'm like, what are you referring to, mister? Like, I said something like, you don't have to apologize for that. Obviously, it's wrong. And then I looked back through the VOD like a couple of times. I didn't want to rewatch it again from start to finish because it was 44 minutes of me yapping. But then I realized there was a part in the beginning where I had mentioned wanting to talk about age gaps. And then I never actually discussed it because, you know, I thought about it more and I was like, oh, that's a little bit too much. Let me save that topic for a rainy day. But then I told him, like, you realize that there can be age gaps between consenting adults, right? Like, who is talking about pedophilia except for you? And yeah, that had to be the first one. No, that's not me. I just looked. Yes. Yeah. That's exact. Maka has the quote. Moon, I need some cuddles. Ask Bo. They didn't earn those numbers through hard work and dedication like I did, says LDTGX. Well, I'm sorry. Ooh. But that's real life too, by the way. If you have a lot of money in real life, you can get a lot of things. And, you know, that other people don't just have easy access. 100%. You can buy your way to the top of pretty much any field, more or less. Don't worry about it. Some people will do selective hearing for certain sentences. They'll just imagine whatever they want. Ew, I hate pedos, says Bo. Like, I feel like that's not a thing that has to really be said because it's like everybody does, but also I feel like anyway, I don't really want to talk about this particular topic. The reason I brought it up is because the very first comment that I got on Odyssey had to be that, and I looked at the dude's page and it was like full of like just, you know, exactly what you expect, like tinfoil hat discussions. Again, I have nothing wrong with it. In fact, I kind of vibe with it, but the intensity didn't match the circumstances, right? Like, I felt like he was coming at me and he wanted a fight over something, and I'm like, dude, like, who is gonna fight you on this? Like, no one cares. Hi, Rabbi. I just watch at 2x speed and you'll go through the VOD in 17 minutes. Yeah, I do. Maka, I do watch at 2x speed, but I was busy last night, so I didn't want to listen to it again. Thought of a cool game idea for Moon. It has nothing to do with Odyssey. Your boy is just scatterbrained. Well, I'm down for game ideas because I do want to have a video idea. Moon, why are you being so cold? Shady. I decided that I'm not going to cuck your boyfriend anymore. Bo and you deserve better. You deserve each other. I hope you two have a love that lasts a long time and flourishes. So I felt a little bit guilty the last time because I think I upset Bo. Right? Razor, 100%. 100%. Pedos are fucking terrible. As if, like, anyone's gonna be like, well, actually. Like, the fuck? Of course they are. Like, what do you mean? Of course they are. It's so weird. But anyway, that was that. I'm still proud of myself for posting on there. I was tempted to start a Rumble page, but I feel like it's just gonna be even worse than whatever Odyssey is. So maybe it's not the best idea. Good morning, good afternoon, and good night to everyone, all cats in the world specifically. You are all very cute, adorable, and feline-like in a league of your own, to be honest. I respect that. Meow. To the humans who are tuning in, I've been live for 19 minutes. I don't know what I've said this whole time, but welcome back to Love Talk with Mrs. Moonson, where a kitten who's smitten chatters about love, life, and anime. I'm not going to talk about anime today, though. If you're new here, hello, I'm sorry. I'm a little bit all over the place. You have to excuse me because, well, you don't have to. You can do whatever you want. I'm not your mom. But, yeah, I'm having a little bit one of those. Yeah, I'm having like a mental health day. And not in the uwu cute way, in the like girl needs medication or to be put down way, but I'm here. I'm hanging in there. Let me quickly give some Monero to the kitty cats over on Kick. Here's 50k. Odyssey? Nah. Audi blind. Ha ha ha. Odyssey is greater than Kick is greater than the rest. Rumble is ass. Truthagon seems to be reposting content. Huh. Yeah, I was on Rumble for like 5 minutes. I found this super unhinged podcast on Rumble. It started off pretty good, like the guy was cooking, but then quickly it like devolved into schizophrenia, and I loved it. It was great, but then I was also like, maybe this isn't the platform for me yet. Maybe if I go crazier. I've never even heard of Odyssey. Yeah, Odyssey is it's like an alternative to YouTube because I think big tech is going to hate me as much as I hate big tech, and I'm going to need backup. I'm going to need backup plans. So just in case I get banned, or whenever I do get banned eventually, we'll have all my content on these other platforms as well. Odyssey is not an alternative to YouTube. Well, when I say alternative, I mean like from the creator standpoint. As a creator, Odyssey is its own thing. Well, Maka, can I tell you a secret? You're right that it's its own thing. 100%. I agree with you, like semantically. But do you know how I discovered Odyssey? I was looking for alternatives to YouTube as a platform, and I came across it. So that's why I listed it as such. But you're right, it's its own thing. They're making big plans, and they're growing all the time. And I mean, they had a significant change this past year with the removal of ads, and they're trying a different type of like revenue model than Meta and YouTube and all the other platforms pretty much. Instead of being, a data broker, they're doing something else. And I think it involves cryptocurrency. I think it involves like crowdfunding, relies on crowdfunding and stuff like that. YouTube plus Twitter plus WordPress plus crypto. Ah, interesting. Literally had my ad blocker off for Odyssey. Yeah, I'm curious about the crypto stuff. I still haven't dived in. Um, I don't know. I didn't know that they had all that with the Twitter stuff. I get nervous, man. Whenever any company tries to do too many things, I start to worry that the quality is going to drop because you can only focus on so much at a time, right? I quite like the days of like having specific tools for specific problems instead of trying to be one size fits all. I know X or Twitter is trying to do the same thing. They want to be a lot of different things all at once, and they have the money to do it. But again, to me, this goes back to yesterday's cancel corner with like monopolies, right? They want you on their platform and nowhere else. And the internet is too big of a place to be the same 3 to 5 sites for everything. Like if your entire internet usage is solely on these platforms, I feel like we're missing out, but that's already happening. So, unfortunately, FBI or CIA, whatever, really put a halt on when Odyssey was. Yeah, I believe that. Those 3-letter agencies, man. Copy of a copy. Don't get why every platform needs to be every platform. It's because attention is like money and data is money, and they know that attention and time are limited. So they're greedy. They want it all. They don't just want a piece of it because they know that like the more they can ingrain themselves into your daily life as a habit, the harder it is for you to leave and the more money they can make. This leads me back to the point I was trying to make earlier with the Twitter and the social media addiction. I found myself in like this weird loop where I would start off with a task that I wanted to do on Twitter or X, And then I'd find myself kind of like scrolling and just being on there and seeing the same post that I already reacted to, I already responded to. And then I'm like, oh, I'm in a loop. I'm doing the thing that I don't want to do. But I'm not going to lie, it does get a little bit addictive because you see the number of impressions you're getting. Speaking of impressions, why don't we get to the point? Yeah, I was going to talk about numbers today. So that's what we're going to do. This is not going to be like other love talks because yeah, I have a lot on my mind and this is what I want to do instead. So, what are we looking at here? Facebook trying to be YouTube, Instagram trying to be Twitter, and so on, so on, so on. They all want to be the singular point of everyone's activities, but I digress. So here we have these are stats from the past week, but cumulatively, I think. So with X, yeah, I have a total of 1,187 posts. It should be a little bit more because I'm pretty sure I did this. I pulled these numbers before posting my go live and stuff. And I had over 45,000 impressions in the past week, actually. The reason I'm putting these stats is because I did last week. So last week I had 33,000. This week I have 44,000, which means I need to probably, I don't know, it means a lot of things. It could mean that I need to use X less, but also my followers grew. Unfortunately, I don't have the numbers in front of me of how much I had last week because I'm a dum-dum and I deleted them. But I do know it grew. So I was definitely under 200 and now I might be over 200, but I think I might be 201. I gain and lose followers very readily. I just found out that someone is following me on Odyssey for some reason. Maybe it's a bot. I hate that. I search for a video and it suddenly shows me 3 previously viewed videos as I scroll down. Yeah. You were at 180 last week. Okay. Well, okay. Okay, I'm at 12:20 at the moment for a post. Oh yeah, the other thing that happened. Guys, if you were here for my 24-hour live stream, I was reading to you Amusing Ourselves to Death by Neil Postman, and Mr. Musk himself screen capped part of the text from that book and posted it on Twitter, and it was on my For You page, and I'm like, Elon Musk is stealing my content. How dare he? How dare he? And he's getting all of this clout. And all these people are liking it and commenting and saying how perceptive he is for like finding this book and reading it, and he's so cool. And then here I am, and I'm like, bitch, I've been talking about this damn book for like for over a month now, and nobody listens. Nobody listens. I speak into the void. But I'm so upset too because like the quote that he took from it is about the 2 dystopian novels, 1984 and Brave New World by Orwell and Huxley respectively. I think I said that in the right order. I don't remember. Anyway, both of those dystopian novels are very, very, very well read and famous amongst people who read books. I understand that these days a lot of people don't read, so you might not have read them. But anyway, those are famous books. This book, however, Amusing Ourselves to Death, is an analysis of media and the effect of basically television on there's so much. Anyway, it talks about concepts of a dystopia, but the author was kind of purporting that there's something about video media and the technology that changes the way we think and kind of dumbs us down, and there's like a whole lot of other stuff. It's a great book so far. I haven't finished it, to be honest. But anyway, how dare Elon do such a thing? Maybe you should ask Musk instead of Eddie to adopt you. I'm a little bit afraid of him, but that would be smarter, Maka, because I do want to go to Mars. But yeah, how funny is that? So yeah, I had to go through, I skipped through my 24-hour VOD that's on my computer. By the way, if anyone's curious, it's about like 25 or 26 gigs in size. I won't be able to upload it to YouTube. I'm pretty sure YouTube has like, doesn't YouTube have like a 10-hour limit for videos? I could be lying to you. Someone correct me if I'm wrong. But anyway, I skimmed through it to find the exact quote, and then I posted some of it in a clip. Anyway, let me move on now because there's more data. So on my YouTube, my first channel, that's my main channel, that's at missusmoonson. I don't currently have any uploads or views because originally I was going to make like sort of an anime review channel, but then I started going back and forth on what I want to do with the channel. So I had shorts on there, but then I privated them. So I got 32 subscribers, probably from those shorts. I think the shorts maybe had like 100 to 200 views each or something like that. But I don't know what I'm doing with that channel yet. But just for the sake of having the data, 32 subscribers. My second channel is More Miss Moon. And I have 7 shorts. And they are not privated. Or no, they are unlisted, not privated. But they're in a playlist. So technically, if you go to playlist, you can still watch them. And I have a little over 3,000 views and 51 subscribers. Thank you, Demi. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. Hi, Gloomin. Thank you, Demi, for the gifted sub to Dog Tuna, who's brand new. Wow. Don't we all want to go to Mars? I bet you want to eat Mars. I don't believe there should be a limit. No, wait. Might be for me. I think it was 12 hours. Yeah. I'm pretty... The reason why I saw this, Razor, is because someone was talking about how, like, streamers do these... Oh, was it Ludwig? I don't know. Someone famous. A famous streamer. It wasn't Ludwig. Who was it? Some famous streamer that I don't watch was doing a big event, and they are streaming on YouTube or something like that. Or I don't remember. I don't remember the details. All I'm trying to say is it was brought to my attention that on Twitch you can stream the full 24 hours, but on YouTube, if you're a streamer there, you have to like stop and then just restart the stream or something like that. Words. Someone famous. I think it was Ludwig, or I think I was watching a Ludwig video and he might have been talking about someone else. It doesn't really matter. I'm going to move on. My third YouTube channel, which is the most recent one that I've started, that's my VODs channel. It has 11 uploads, 1,541 views, and 83 subscribers. I don't know. I'm excited. I don't know where people are coming from, but I'm happy because, like, the response has been pretty good, pretty normal so far. I respond to every comment. People are commenting nice things, not weird things like on Odyssey, so that's great. I think the limit is 12 hours. Okay. I watch a stream that's up to 24 hours. Okay. So maybe what I'm thinking is that if you stream from YouTube, it doesn't cut the VOD, but if you streamed on Twitch and then you wanted to upload it to YouTube, there's a limit. Something like that. I could be lying to you. I'm not trying to, but yeah. Improving on one's weakness can lead to some to their greatest strengths. I agree. That is the question of the day, by the way. Do you focus on your strengths or improve your weaknesses? I think that the advice I see is to focus on your strengths, but I'm kind of the opposite. Like, just because I'm good at something, if I was, that doesn't mean that that's the thing I'm passionate about. So I would rather live my life honing my skills and improving the stats that I'm interested in versus just kind of doubling down on one thing. Unless I really, really like that thing. Razor says, I try to balance both. Whenever my weaknesses start to act up, I focus on them. When my strengths start to fall behind, I work on them, and so on. It's better to be good and balanced in many things than really good at one or two. Yeah, it's like, I don't know. And LDTG says improve my weaknesses. Wah! Okay, so you did try 17-hour stream and then cut it in half in case YouTube gives you problems. We'll see when I get around to it. I'll cut it up as well because ain't nobody want to watch that. Oh, that would be actually really funny. Oh my god, I just thought of a really dumb idea. What if I cut the 24-hour stream up into like 24 1-hour videos? But the funny part is that I wasn't awake for all of it. So literally some of the videos would just be like me asleep. Mid-max, neglect your weaknesses and just focus on your strengths. Yeah, I don't do that. I hate that. Because if I have a weakness, I'm just like, why? I need to get good. Part 15, and it's just you napping for an hour. 100%. It would be several parts like that. Okay. Where was I? Kick. So, Kick, I have something exciting for you. So, I stream every day. That's why it's 7. I reached 333 followers. Someone may have unfollowed already, but I did get evidence, photographic evidence that I hit 333, and I want to do something special for you all in that regard. If anyone has recommendations or requests for what they want to see, I can't promise you that I'll obey because I'm rebellious, but if it's a good idea, I might steal it. Thank you for the congrats. Wow. And for subscribers, so there's this thing where like, I don't know, you have overall number of subscribers per month, and that number includes gifted subs. But for actual subscribers, it's only counted if like the person themselves subscribes to you, and that's one of the metrics for whatever Kick verification, yada yada yada, is that you have to have at least 20. I only have 8. I'm not complaining because I'm grateful for that 8, but I'm just saying that like although I have more subscribers in total, for this month, like I have more people in my chat that have like a subscriber status. Only 8 of them are like self-subscribed and the rest are gifted, which thank you to people like Demi who have supported the stream. Moon saying womp womp for a video. That's a good idea. Do a second 3-minute stream so you have another backup. Wow. On Twitch, I stream 7 days a week, and I have 77 followers. 777. I wonder if that's a sign. I wonder if that means something. The Discord had 65 members earlier. That could be less because I know some new people joined, and they might have seen how weird it is and then left afterwards. Leave no viewer ungifted, said Demi. Oh no. Oh no, Demi. It's 78 now. Ooh, thank you for whoever that was. And then Patreon, I have 15 posts, and I have 5 members, but 3 that are paid members. You can follow or whatever on Patreon for free, but there's nothing there yet. I'm considering what to do because I fucking hate Patreon, not gonna lie. Sorry for cursing. I really don't like the platform at all. It's just one of those things where I want to cover my bases in case I get kicked off something else. I did see the case where a streamer recently was having issues with coffee or receiving coffee donations, and actually it wasn't a streamer. Look at me lying to you guys again. There's this site that I watch Korean TV on, and it's like a pirated site, like it's very illegal, right? And the owner takes donations for the monthly server costs. And he usually does the donations through coffee, but then he had some like issues with them. Patreon will cut you off whenever they feel like it and screw you over, right? That's why I also don't want to put all my eggs into the Patreon basket because I don't trust them. Not calling the Discord kitties or moonies. What should I call you then? Anyway, let's go to the next slide. We have more stats. Odyssey, the infamous. My main account has 3 followers, my second account has 1 follower, and my last account also has 1 follower. I've only uploaded 12 VODs onto Odyssey. Now that I think about it, I need to go back and double check that. Oh no, I might have made a mistake. I might have made a mistake on Odyssey. I need to go check. Not good. That is not good. So one VOD is missing. One VOD is supposed to be missing because I was so unhinged without enough context that I think people will show up at my door and try to murder me. So I'm like, maybe I don't post this one to the internet yet. You know, maybe like in the future when I can when I have enough disposable income to like leave at a moment's notice and go off. Remember to do it after stream. Yeah. Mastodon, I have 238 posts and 8 followers. One of my followers on Mastodon likes my stuff every single day. If you're in here, hi, I see you, I adore you. If you don't want to be seen and you don't want to be perceived, ignore everything I just said. But yeah, I quite like Mastodon as a concept. There's some really crazy stuff on Mastodon. If you guys are on the Fediverse, there's a lot of crazy stuff over there. Like you guys think that like people get racist on Twitter? You haven't been to the Fediverse, okay? It gets real crazy over there. I was like, oh no, I missed it again, but LOL, hi. Hi, Jackie. I'm going longer today. Why do so many animals re-eat their own shit for proper digestion instead of digesting it completely for the first time? That's a good question. I don't know. Gloomin, why are you looking nervous? Feta cheese? Why? No, the Fediverse, not feta cheese. I only follow Japanese artists on Mastodon. Yeah, I wanted to get on Miss Key when a lot of Japanese artists left Twitter because they were being censored or being hated on by Western fans that don't understand art. But Miss Key is xenophobic and they don't want Americans like me on there. Let's be honest. Let's be real. Anyone else want to eat toasted grilled cheese sandwich with chicken and mushroom gravy? Oh, you're making me hungry. Ooh. I had to block a few people on Miss Key. Why? Why'd you have to block them? What else? Blue Sky is actually hilarious. So I'm on Blue Sky. I have 247 posts and 49 followers. I don't know where they found me. I'm guessing that that's like all of the people interested in VTubers, and I don't think I'm ever going to grow on Blue Sky. What I find interesting is that someone described Blue Sky as sort of like Twitter for gifted kids that failed to meet their potential in life. And I feel like it perfectly encapsulates my experience so far. I also felt slightly offended, but then I'm like, that's why I'm here. But then also, it is kind of left-leaning. Glooman said, I have never heard of these platforms. It could be because you're not looking for them. So I'm very wary of big tech and their monopolies and their data practices and the creepiness and the censorship and the government control and all this stuff, like whatever, tinfoil hat cat, you can call me. So I like to cover my bases and I'm in other places. Also, because of the things that I like to talk about and the things I'm interested in, I feel like there's a likelihood that there could be people who would vibe with my content on these other platforms, and I give them a chance to find me over there. So yeah. I can't recommend Blue Sky to everyone. It can get very uppity and very like stuck up. But whatever. It's fine. It's okay. It's just like any other social. Lastly, we have my coffee, which has one product and the donations is a lie. So I wasn't sure how to look at the number of donations at first. So I just took like in the past 7 days, but actually total donations is 46. I've gotten 46 contributions on coffee. Blue Sky, more like Project Blue Beam. I don't know what that means. To be honest, I don't really want to be known on many platforms, so I wouldn't be looking for these. Gotcha. I want to be platform agnostic. I would rather people just know Mrs. Moonson than know me from like one specific place. There's an app by built or owned by Louis Rossman called Blue Jay. I lied. It's called Gray Jay. My bad. It's called Gray Jay. And the concept is genius where instead of following creators on one specific platform, you use the Gray Jay app and it syncs all of their stuff from all of the places and you can follow them once and be aware of all the things that they're doing. Yeah, quite cool. Oh my god, are you the Mrs. Moonson from Odyssey? No, I'm the Mrs. Moonson from 4chan. Lewis does not own it, retard. Does he not? Is he just like a... Oh, whatever. Let me lie on the internet, Maka. How dare you fact check me? What do you think this is? A debate? What is he? So is he just like a... What do you call it? An investor? I thought he owned it. I really thought it was his idea. I thought it was his child. I thought he was like the founder. Who owns it then? I thought he owned it and then he like hired people to build it for him. What? That sounds cool. What would we do without Maka? We would suffer. We would suffer with Moon's lies. Lewis works for FUTO. FUTO donates to the guys developing Gray Jay. Okay. Are you sure? Who's Futo? It sounds suspiciously close to Futa, but I believe you. I'm gonna look this up now. Actually, no, I'm not. Who am I kidding? I'll look it up after stream. But yeah, that's enough yapping for me. I'm really, really sorry, but I'm not sorry. I will give you guys an update next week as well because I decided that I want to do this on Sundays and kind of just track my progress or digression. Fudo develops open source program that focuses on privacy. I'll have to check them out then. I really, Maka, I'm really, really sorry. I really thought that it was his idea. I don't know why. Maybe I misheard something that he'd said about it. Glad to see numbers go up. Yeah. He joined it when he moved to Texas. Okay. I have to leave, Shady. It's okay. I'll be back tomorrow. I'll be back on time. I won't do as long of a stream. Today is 47 minutes, which is way too long. Let me leave you all with a quote by William Arthur Ward. The adventure of life is to learn. The purpose of life is to grow. I don't know what I think about that. I don't know who this guy is. The adventure of life is to learn. And the purpose of life is to grow. I think for some people it is. I think for me it is, but I don't think that just because this guy said it that it's true for everyone. You could decide for yourself what your life adventure is and what your purpose is. You decide. You're the captain of your own ship. Yoinked by Mr. Musk again. Oh no, I hope not. I'm glad I was able to catch you for a bit before it ends. Yeah, thank you, Jackie. Thank you for tolerating all my weird borderline personality disorder posting on Twitter earlier this morning. I can't really apologize for any of it because, you know, it happens. Bye. Have a good night. Bo and Shady, enjoy hugging each other. And everyone else, thank you. Thank you for being with me today. I hope you have a relaxing and rejuvenating Sunday. I look forward to talking to you all more in the week ahead. I'll be back tomorrow with like the usual thing. Goodbye for now. Bye. Thank you for being here. She's gone. She's dead. Ah!